Everyone deserves a second chance. This is the story of a man who turned prison bars into stepping stones. Frederick Hudson was not your average kid. Born and raised in Florida, he had a curious mind, always building, fixing, solving. As a teenager, he repaired computers, sold gadgets, and dreamed of owning a business. But like many young black men growing up in difficult neighborhoods, the world wasn't kind, and opportunities were scarce. At just 19 years old, Frederick joined the Air Force, a structured, disciplined life. But the spark of entrepreneurship never left him. After serving his time, Frederick returned home. But with no formal college degree and limited job options, he turned to something risky: drug trafficking. It wasn't just about money, it was about feeling in control, about building something even if it was illegal. But like most shortcuts in life, this one didn't last. At 23, he was arrested for shipping marijuana across state lines. The judge sentenced him to 51 months in federal prison, over 4 years. Prison was tough: cold walls, harsh routines, isolation. But what hit hardest wasn't the time. It was watching fellow inmates suffer emotionally, disconnected from their families. Frederick saw men lose touch with their kids, fathers who hadn't heard their child's voice in years, wives who couldn't afford travel or phone calls. Relationships broke down, depression grew, hope died slowly. And then, an idea was born. What if there was a way to make it easier for families to stay connected? While still behind bars, Frederick began writing down a plan, a business plan. He imagined a tech platform, one that allowed people to send photos, letters, and messages to inmates easily. Something affordable, respectful, human. Most people leave prison with nothing. Frederick left with a blueprint. Once released, Frederick didn't waste time. He pitched his idea again and again, facing skeptical investors. Who's going to back a former drug dealer? Why focus on inmates? Can you even run a tech company? But Frederick knew something they didn't. This wasn't about crime. This was about connection, about healing broken systems. In 2012, he launched Pigeonly, a tech startup that helps families send digital photos and letters to inmates and make cheaper phone calls to their loved ones behind bars. The company name? Inspired by how prisoners once trained pigeons to deliver messages. Pigeonly raised over $5 million in venture capital. It's now used by thousands of families across America. But more than the money, it gave dignity back to those who are often forgotten. Frederick was even invited to the White House, recognized as a changemaker. From inmate to innovator, this was redemption through service. This story isn't just about prison, it's about all of us. We all make mistakes. We all face rejection. But we all have the power to rebuild. Frederick didn't just create a company. He created hope for people who had none, and proved that your past doesn't define your future. Educational takeaways for the audience. Second chances matter. Society needs to believe in rehabilitation, not just punishment. Innovation comes from lived experience. Problems you see closely are often the ones you're best equipped to solve. Your darkest moments can spark your brightest ideas. Never waste pain. Use it. Tech isn't just for profit, it can be for purpose. If you believe in second chances, share this video with someone who needs hope today. And remember, your story isn't over, it's just beginning. Comment, "I believe in redemption," if this story touched your heart. Like, share, subscribe for more real-life inspiration.